Yo guys, Matt from Upsell Mining, just coming back at you with another video about this KD Box Pro. So basically what was happening is one of the fans went bad on this KD Box Pro and I was unable to continue mining on it. I kept getting basically a fan error, so I got in contact with Goldshell and they sent me a new replacement fan. The only downside is this thing costs, they charged me $55 to ship this bloody thing. Which I think is kind of a rip-off. I don't know why they would do that, because I didn't buy directly from them. They charged me extra for the shipping. So I tried to get half the shipping cost back from the buyer on Alibaba that I bought this for. Anyways, these KD boxes are pretty good. The mining profits have been pretty good. I'll go over that real quickly after this fan replacement. So basically, it looks like there's simply a small little fan. I'm not sure what size that is. It's smaller than a lot of normal case fans. But yeah, it looks like there's two contacts on it. Probably one's for like the power and probably the other one delivers the signal. And this looks like an RGB lighting fan, light input there. So I'm not even sure why it's gonna go there. But I mean, if they would have just said I could have just used any fan replacement, I don't know why they would charge me 55 bucks to send me one, which is ridiculous because I could have just bought one off Amazon. But I digress. So this is the KD box here. So as you can see, there's two fans on it. Fan number 1 has gone bad, so I think that's the one at the bottom here, but they did send me some instructions, so I'm just going to check that real quick. But it looks like it's simply a matter of undoing these screws here and possibly taking this this case off, kind of like a computer case. I would undo these 4 screws here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this whole thing should slide right off, and then I'll disconnect the fan at the back and then reconnect the power wire. Okay, so it looks like it comes off the back too. So I took all screws off because this will slide that way or this way. So if you guys are doing this, the best bet is to actually remove the screws near the back where the fans are. So if you look inside here, it looks pretty simple. We basically have this back panel here, and we got one screw which goes into the board there, and we also have another fan which goes into the board at the bottom there. So I'm going to look up the documentation, find out which fan is fan 1, pull it out, and then reconnect it with this connector. The thing about this is really strange. I don't know why they didn't send me like the same kind of fan, because this is an RGB fan. It looks like this is like I could just got this off the shelf. I could have got this for probably 10 bucks, and shame on Goldshell for charging me 55 bucks to send me this fucking fan, which I probably could have bought anywhere, because it doesn't look like it's a special fan or anything. I'm kind of disappointed with them not being just upfront about that. So let's find out which fan to replace, and then I'm going to undo the back connectors here, or the back screws here, which hold the fan to this plate, and then reconnect the new fan. Okay, so it looks like fan 0 is causing the issue. So if you take a look, this is fan 0, or fan 1, I guess, labeled here, and this is fan port 2. So I'm going to disconnect this one here to take a look at that. And the reason I knew which fan it was, well, besides Goldshell support telling me, is if you look here at the fan, there's a fan 0 and it says fan status 0, which I'm assuming is like it's not working. If I go down further, down the logs, let's move it down further, I could see that there's fans that are fan status 1 here and fan 0. Fan 1, sorry. Fan 1 has fan status 1, and the fan 0 is not working. So I'm going to try it with just replacing that one. Okay, so I took the bottom fan out here, which is the one closest to this side here. And there, if you look at the fan side by side, I don't know why they didn't send me another one that looks, you know, the same kind, but if you look here, they're almost the same kind of fan. They're both SNOWFANs. So I bet you I could find this on Alibaba for like $2, this fan. They charged me 55. So if you need a fan replacement on probably your mini Doge or KD box miners, any of these mini Doge or mini Goldshell miners, I'm gonna try to find this fan so you guys don't need to spend $55. You can probably get it on Amazon Prime if I can find it. So let me replace that fan. All right, guys, so the new fan is in. I'm just gonna bring it downstairs and fire it up, and we'll see if it works. All right, guys, so here we are plugged back in, and it's getting a blinking blue light, so that means that it's mining and running. So that's great. It was blinking red before. If it blinks red, it means there's usually a fault. So let's hop on the computer and chat a bit more. Okay guys, so here I'm on the computer. I just want to go over, okay, so we actually got both of these up and running. So I'm on F2 pool here. I'm just going to refresh it. So we are at, so this was the first one here. We're just coming out online 1.24 terahash per second. This one's been running fine all along, but we look like we're good. So this is the Goldshell web UI for that machine. We've been up for 15 minutes now, and we no longer have that error code with regard to the fan anymore, which is pretty awesome. And we are up in the pool as well. So we should, once this is going up, we should already get to the 2.5 terahash mark, just like the other one's been. But I just kind of want to spend some time going over, do you think, or do I think, I guess do you think, you guys think too, and do I think whether or not this is a profitable miner, right? So we're looking at Kadena right now. Like I said, I'm around 12 cents Canadian dollars. And the current, sorry, per kilowatt hour. So where are we at here? So asicminervalue.com. So if I'm around 12 cents Canadian electricity cost roughly. So I'm making roughly $1.79 Canadian per day, which is about 53 bucks, $645 per year roughly. These units cost around a little over 1,000 Canadian once I got it in. So roughly this is it's saying it'll take about 2 years if it stays at the current value, right? But as we all know, it doesn't stay at the value forever, right? So if you look here at the 3-month outlook for Kadena alone here, it looks like Kadena had, we were at highs here of $2.16, and we were actually down to $1.60. So we were even higher over here at $2.35. That's almost like roughly half what it was even in the last 3 months. If you look at the 1 year outlook, Kadena was very high at some point back in November, when everything else rallied, of course. 24 bucks, crazy, 24 bucks, and now it's at $1. So that's almost like what, 24. So hold on, let's just look at this one. So we look at the 24.16 divided by $1.69. 416. 14-fold increase if we waited till the next rally, because I think it can go up again. Kadena's I don't know a lot about the project, but generally these cryptocurrencies do follow the trend with Bitcoin and the rest of the market. Everything's really crappy right now, and we're pretty much down. Once this goes up, it's almost like this thing's making 30 bucks a day alone, and I got 2 of them, and I got multiple Dogecoin miners as well. The one thing I do want to real quickly check is the I want to see if these fans are available, and if they are available on like Amazon, for example. I'm just going to post up the fan, so if you guys are in the same problems, you could probably just buy the fan. So SNOWFAN 12 volt, and then onto the model number, it's YY8025H12S. I'm gonna take that, let's copy that to have it. Let's do a search for that fan. $80mm fan, it sounds about right. Small little 80mm fan. Oh, look at this one. This one might have worked even. It's an 80mm fan, not 140. 80. I'm not sure it's the same one. I'm gonna Google that one, but it looks like I could get it for cheaper than $55 that I paid US, which is kind of a rip off, to be honest with you. Here's one at Walmart. Oh my god. So 80mm fan. So it is an 80mm fan. I don't know why Walmart has it. New egg. eBay. Yeah, so if you're smart, like you could get this fan for cheaper than I paid, which is just stupid. I could have got this for 20 bucks. So I'm gonna post this specific model in the description box so you guys don't waste your money on going to Goldshell. I mean, if you have the same error, right? So make sure that you have an error where you can go in here and you see a fan status as 0, and you specifically get an error about the fan that's saying, let me just see if I can find that error. Okay, so the error was oops, fan cannot start normally. So if you get oops, fan cannot start normally, just legit look up the logs, and you can extract the logs just by going into this, I think it's system here. Is this where it is? Miner. Damn it, where is the logs at? Oh, I think you just go logs. So let's go to the URL, type 1 second. Okay, so my bad. It's /debug. Okay, so if you go to your web browser from another computer on your local network, enter the IP address /debug. Okay. Or is it? Yeah. So /pound/debug, and then you can use this to get all of the logs out from here, including the fan logs and everything. So, anyways, guys, I still think the KD box is a good miner. I think it's worth getting. And if you have a fan problem, just remember, don't waste your money going to. If you didn't buy it directly from Goldshell, they were going to make you pay shipping, and the shipping was way high. I could have saved half the money and just got one of these fans. So if you have the fan problem, check out the description box, get that same fan, the SNOWFAN with that same serial number, and just do a simple replacement after you check out the logs to find out which one it is. And basically this is what they sent me here. It's basically just like you undo these screws, you slide that out, and depending on if it's fan 0 or 1, so say 0 is up here, 1's here, you just take out the, so port number 1, which is 0, fan 0, and port number 2, which is fan 1. Just replace the one that's plugged into the right one. That's the one that's defective, and just fire it back up, and you should be good. Anyways, guys, I'm going to kind of leave it there for now. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next video. Bye for now.